Today, Anthony Joshua was involved in auto crash that took place in Shagamu, Ibadan Shagamu Expressway. Today, being 29th of December 2025. Anthony Joshua should thank his Almighty God that saved his life. But far from this, we have to learn from what has happened to him and the rest of the people. About two people lost their lives. Two or thereabout three was injured. One person was not hurt, and Anthony Joshua was among the people who was injured in this auto crash. But far from that, we have to learn something from what has happened. We keep saying, that Nigerian system is not working. According to the news, that there was a truck that was stationed kind of parking on the major way, and the driver that was driving Anthony Joshua overtook the car from the right hand side. That made him to run into the stationary truck that caused this accident. You know, what do we learn from this? The road safety officers who were an eyewitness where the incident took place. You know what is happening in Nigeria. Most of them they are not well trained. Some of them are involved in collecting bribe. Even the police officers that were there, these guys are not serious. All what they keep doing is collecting bribe from motorists. They are involved. Their only interest is taking money from motorists passing, people traveling for festive period, the people going to the east, the Igbos going home, and trucks carrying items or goods and services. Those are the things that they are only interested in. And if you go to check those roads, the roads are highly dilapidated. It's not motorable. You know, if it is where things are working, no such vehicle of any type, whether good or bad, should park on a major road. In fact, any car that has fault should be told immediately that it happens. But in Nigeria, it doesn't work that way. How can you park a truck in a major road? And most of the roads are not even okay. Come to where human beings are living, you see how the roads are well built, well marked. You have a place you can park. You have an emergency exit way that you can, if your car is having issues, you can just park somewhere there for few minutes to get it towed to a place where you can fix it. But when you check those roads, Shagamu Express is like one dual road that cannot even enter a trailer properly. But Nigerian politicians do nothing about it. You see, we are learning now that things has to be done properly. You're a rich man, but you can see that the Nigerian politicians are playing with people's life. How can such road be left without being given attention based on it has to be about 4 to 5 lanes, that will make it very easier for people to ply on them, instead of having just one side of the road and going and the other one side of the road coming, which is very difficult. You cannot navigate, you can't make a move, you cannot try to overtake. If it's a situation where you have up to 3 to 4 lanes or even 3 lanes, at least one can enter into the other lane and be able to maneuver and overtake. But you see it, apart from that lane that you are in, if you overtake wrongly to the left, you will crash. If you take the right, you go into the bush. You get the point? So these are options that is available for people to see what they can do. The politicians are not up and doing, they are not active, they are not interested in human beings. And you can see it right now. People who ply such roads are bound to have accidents like Anthony Joshua. If Nigeria has not happened to you, you will not understand it. So when people are shouting that the politicians are not doing enough, you should support them to talk. Otherwise, this kind of situation can arise. It can happen to anybody. This is in a case where Nigeria has happened to Anthony Joshua. It's a lesson to him today, even though we know he's survived it, but it's a very big lesson. Assuming that road is 3 lanes, it's assuming the road is having 3 lanes, something will not happen. And if it is where things are working, the road safety are up and doing, when a vehicle gets fault, they should move the vehicle immediately. And if you don't do that, you're going to cause accident, you're going to cause traffic, you're going to cause a lot of things. You understand? So this is just a moral lesson we need to learn from what is going on in Nigeria. The politicians, they must be up and doing. Of course, you know that they are not. And that is why people that die on a daily basis are caused by these politicians. They may not be the one involved directly, but because of their inability to do what is right, people die unnecessarily. And who are you going to blame? Still, it is them. The road safety is interested in collecting bribe. The police is there collecting bribe. All the paramilitary or whatever you call them, security outfit, they are all interested in bribe, what they're going to get from the motorists. That's all. That's the problem. They don't pay attention to the road. They are supposed to report that this road is not properly marked. The road must be properly marked, and the road must be 4, 5 lanes. Make it wider so that people can ply and make their moves swiftly without any obstacle or any delay. But you can see carelessness of politicians and their greed, their corrupt nature, and the wickedness in them have cost people, many people, their lives. That's all I've got to say. It's just a lesson that we've got to learn from this. We sympathize with the dead ones, and we also wish Anthony Joshua speedy recovery. That's all what have got to say at this moment. Thank you, and be blessed. Thank you.